President Muhammadu Buhari has sent his best wishes to Nigerians and Muslims all over the world on the occasion of Eid-el-Fitr and asked for prayers against kidnapping and banditry in the country. Buhari, in his message on Wednesday through a statement released by his senior special assistant, media and publicity, Garba Shehu, also wishes Eid festival brings with it peace, safety, security, brotherhood, and love amongst all. Urging Nigerians to pray against the insecurity his government has failed to effectively tackle, Buhari said we should jointly pray against the tragic incident of kidnapping and banditry and the desperate quest for political power expressed through blackmail against the existence of our country as a united entity. You can imagine, you are not doing your job now. It has turned to blackmail. You are telling people to go and pray when you have everything at your disposal to do the needful, to do the right thing. You are telling Nigerians to pray. At the end of the day, you are it shows that with this statement talking about a blackmail against the existence of our country as a united entity, shows that you are not serious. We must resist the temptation to retreat into our communities. I urge our political and religious leaders as well as traditional rulers to encourage our citizens to turn towards one another in love and compassion. And you are not ready to do that. According to the president, it is noteworthy and delightful to see Christians breaking fast and in some instances extending goodwill and gift to Muslim faithful during the Ramadan. The model also shown through with Muslim groups joining Christian festivities. These are practices that promote brotherhood and forgiveness, he added. Unity and solidarity among all citizens, Muslims and Christians, are imperative, especially at a time when our country is faced with multiple challenges that are surmounted only when we come together as one. But when you are appointing, you don't come together as one. You only work with people that you are comfortable with or the people that you know. It is important that we remember how we share through our faith common bonds that should serve to unite us and not allow ourselves to succumb to those who seek to divide us. Who is not dividing the people? Using our two great religions for their own selfish advantages, he said. President Buhari also urged Nigerians to continue to observe all COVID-19 prevention measures and celebrate responsibly during the holidays. Well, how can God answer this kind of prayer while you lie against the past government? You are not taking the right decision on security measures. You are taking side in your judgments. Prayer care. The last time I checked, Israeli, they have weapons and trained soldiers to fight their enemies back without prayers. They fight their enemies back without prayers. Please, somebody should let me breathe, I beg. We always pray for the well-being of Nigeria, but sir, your failure to protect Nigeria and Nigerians is the most terrible. Sir, prayer alone cannot work without being followed by intense work. Better wake up, PMB. We rather pray to Almighty Allah to remove you. Instead, you are nothing but a disaster to this country. You are even worse than earthquake. So this person in picture is also Buhari, and you expect me to pray? It's obvious many are serving God they know nothing about. You are busy releasing the Boko Haram terrorists and sponsoring bandits, Fulanis, and you want us to pray for banditry when it was your government sponsoring and killing Nigeria. Buhari is no more. Disintegration is the only way. I would rather pray that God should treat you cruelly as you have treated Nigerians than to pray for banditry and kidnapping. Daydream when you are there, when you are their grand commander, empowering them with your words, ministerial appointments, and so on. A very foolish commander-in-chief recommended prayer for citizens instead of security strategy. How can a president who has all the executive powers needed to crush the terrorists and bandits be telling Nigerians to be praying against kidnapping and banditry? But Mad Buhari has never told Nigerians to pray against IPOB and Oduduwa nationalists because he knows how to deploy the bloody Nigerian military against them. Is this not madness of the highest order? Of course, now he knows what to do. He knows what to do. Mr. President, you have failed humanity and traveled across the country for campaign, yet you didn't stay back at your daura and pray to win election. My only prayer is for you to try get small sense. Yes, so during the election time, he was going from prayer to post. Did he pray? No, did he pray? And he was even bragging that he was able to go around the country, but not just to speak to the people now is a problem. And they are telling us that there's no problem in Aso Rock. There is no problem in Aso Rock. The prayer should be to take you out. The light will come upon our nation. Your government is just a nightmare to all Nigerians except Boko Haram and Hesme. You swore an oath to protect defenseless masses, but you are urging them to pray while you and your family are secured. Buhari and his cohort should take a trip to the suburb without their security details and see wonders. Israel or Palestine do not pray or when their nations are threatened. Rather, they attack the enemy with force and manpower. Stop telling us to pray and do the needful. We have been praying since, yet Nigeria is getting worse. Or better still, step down as president so that all of us will hand this country over to God. You cannot be hitting facts as president and asking us to pray. We know when to pray to our God. I beg. I am praying that PMB will use the wisdom of God to harness the powers of his office to eradicate or bring to BRS minimum internal security in the form of unknown gunmen, banditry, kidnapping, terroristic activities, and so on. Hoga, do your job or resign. If you can't carry out your primary responsibility, God has already given you all you need. He has given you all you need to succeed and do your job. Do you expect him to come down and catch the bandits, killer headers, unknown gunmen, and terrorists for you? Do you want him to come and do that? Well, restructure Nigeria. Fulani Esme will soon take over Aso Rock and the entire country. Well, every time Buhari tells, so he can't come on TV to even wish his people well. Picture president slaking on frame. Picture president, please, we need media chat from you, not prayer. China didn't become a great country through prayers. So come out and speak to your people. That is what they are requesting for. You use prayers when it concerns your brothers, Boko Haram and ISWAP, bandits and Esme, but use fighter jets and armor cars when it comes to IPOB.